When you think of 4-H, do you think of just cows, plows, and sows? Well, I can assure you, it is so much more than that. 4-H provides kids with opportunities for positive impacts in their lives. From anything from talent shows, to livestock shows, to fashion shows. 4-H can make an impact for anyone. Have you ever been interested in legislation? Maybe you like to sing. Maybe you like to speak like I am today. If you like all of those things, 4-H is probably for you, and it will provide you all of the opportunities and communities you may need. This is my story. I'm Antony Martinez, and this is how 4-H impacted my life with livestock, legislation, and all of the opportunities it has given me. I've been showing livestock for over 10 years. I've shown almost every breed, and it is a year-round sport. By the time you're finishing with one animal, you're starting with the next. It never ends, and that instills a really big responsibility on you. Whether you're feeding your animal, watering your animal, training them, spending time with them, giving them medical care, making sure they don't need medical care, all of those things are very, very important. I showed sheep my very first year to when I graduated. What I wanted to show was a pig, but my dad said, no, you show sheep. So we get the fuzzy little sheeps. I was content enough. He said, you get to show a pig your senior year. I wasn't supposed to remember that. So my senior year rolled around, and I said, hey, what about that pig? So what do we get? We get 2 pigs. So we have the pigs. We go and show them at the county show. It was great. I wish I showed pigs the whole time. It was fine though. And that teaches you the endurance, compassion, and again, your responsibilities. You have the endurance to last the 10 years until you get your dang pig. And then you have the compassion to care for your sheep for those 10 years before you got your pig. And then you also have, again, the responsibility of taking care of all of your livestock. Next, you have legislation, which brings me to my artifact. This is my bill book from Texas 4-H Congress, where about 200 kids from all over Texas come and we have a session. And it's basically a mock Congress session where we all write bills and submit bills in order to be there, and we represent our counties, state, all of those things. With my bill, I wrote a bill on GFI number 261, which is a livestock antibiotic bill, and I can tell you that writing a bill was not on my to-do list. But when I heard of Texas 4-H Congress, it quickly became the top priority. I did all my research, I composed a really great bill, and it ended up on Governor Abbott's desk. And I can tell you that was definitely more worth it because it teaches you all of the assets that you need to know about agriculture legislation, and you get to make a lot of really great connections, which brings me to my next point, opportunities. 4-H has provided me with so many opportunities with being a Texas 4-H livestock ambassador. With that, I was able to gain over 200 community service and community livestock and agriculture education hours, which eventually earned me a trip all over the northeast part of Texas and Canada, which was a really, really amazing opportunity that I wouldn't have had without 4-H. Next, I have National 4-H Congress. It's not quite the same as Texas 4-H Congress. It's a little more of a conference type of thing, but you still do it with kids from all over the U.S., which is a really, really great opportunity and experience because you get to meet kids from, again, all over the U.S., and you get to make friends and just acquaintances that you may need in your future. And lastly, it gives you the connections to your future careers. It also helps you with your future employer or even just friends when you need someone to come help you put on a program, give presentations, any of those types of things. It's really, really important to have connections. 4-H instills good values, and it gives you opportunities to educate and be educated. Whether you want to write a bill that gets put on the governor's desk, sing a song, or you just want to show some cute little bunny rabbits. Everything in 4-H could be for you. I assure you 4-H will not disappoint. Why else would I be here today? And I hope with this, you have now seen that 4-H is so much more than cows, plows, and sows.